I'm here with the new Ford Kuga ST Line edition. Vehicle's on loan to us from Ford HQ so that we can tell you some of the things that we like and don't like about the vehicle. We're going to move around the exterior of the vehicle into the cargo area and then show you some of the key features inside. Starting on the outside of the vehicle, you can see the front bumper design is the more aggressive ST Line Edition pack. We think this gives the car a really good front profile and works well with the lucid red metallic paint, giving the vehicle a really lovely finish. Moving around the side of the vehicle, you can see the 18-inch machined alloy wheels. These have a lovely finish, but the general consensus from the team was they were a little small for the vehicle. You can update the vehicles to the 19-inch rims for £550 if you choose. A nice feature on the side is the ST Line Edition badge that denotes the spec for the vehicle itself, and you can also see the side skirts that are included in the pack too. We feel that the sloping roofline is a lovely finish for the vehicle and sets it apart from some of the competitors in this class. At the rear of the vehicle, we have a power opening tailgate. This is a lovely feature for a vehicle in this class, as most of the people buying the vehicle will likely have families, and it makes it much easier when loading luggage or shopping into the boot itself. You can either open the boot via the tailgate button or via the key fob via a double tap. When you get into the boot itself, you have a low opening aperture, which makes it easier to load things in and out, and you have a plastic kick plate to make sure you don't damage the vehicle when you are dragging the shopping. The load space itself is 575 litres, which is a nice space, and you can drop the seats via two tabs on either side to extend the load space to 1,481 litres. The space itself, when the seats are flat, they aren't totally flat, but they almost are, and it then is a nice large load space. Back around the outside of the vehicle, another nice feature that we found are the pop-out door protectors. They're spring-loaded so that when you open the door, plastic protectors protect the corner of the door against any of those trolley dinks that you might pick up. Stepping into the vehicle, as you can see, as a 6-foot individual, I have plenty of headspace, lots of knee room, and I'm very comfortable in the back. There's lots of places to store different items and water bottles, and a really nice feature at this price point is the rear heated seats. The kids will love that on a cold winter's day. There's areas to charge all of your mobile devices, and the seats themselves are half leather and half Alcantara. Very comfortable in the back. Inside, the cabin is a lovely place to be, and there's plenty of technology for me to talk you around. I'll start with the interior cargo areas. The centre console has adjustable cup holders, which are very good for trying to fit slightly larger cups in, although we did note that because it doesn't adjust widthways, extra large cups don't fit. There's plenty of space in the door bins, especially for even oversized cups. And moving into the centre console, you have a number of different options. You have your drive mode selector, heads-up display, park assist, and front and rear parking cameras. The vehicle itself has plenty of parking aids, and the park assist itself could prove to be very useful for those supermarket car park situations, as the vehicle will bay park and parallel park. The vehicle has an engine stop-start button, but this was slightly hidden away, and a couple of the guys remarked that as a first-time user of the vehicle, you might not be able to find it very quickly. In the centre section, you have a heated steering wheel and you have a heated seat. Very nice again for the winter months. There is dual zone climate control with an old school dial to adjust the temperature. We're more than happy to see this, as we feel with newer cars that have moved that to a touchscreen, it's much harder to operate while driving the vehicle along. Onto the vehicle's touchscreen. The icons are nice and easy to read. However, they are starting to look slightly dated against some of the competitors that have a higher quality feel to them. The icons are audio, phone, navigation and apps, and when we were using the navigation system, it did seem that the navigation had now lagged quite a way behind systems like Google or Android Play. This can be accessed in this vehicle by plugging your USB stick into the USB sockets located further down here in the centre console. Moving on to the centre screen itself, it has a similar layout and similar icons to that central touchscreen, and it suffers from the same slightly dated design, albeit still nice and easy to see. There's a limited amount of customization, and the central section is dominated at the moment by the trip computer for the vehicle. The heads-up display itself is a nice feature to have as it keeps your eyes on the road, and this rises up from the dashboard and can show key information such as speed limits and your current speed on the road. The drive in the Kuga is very nice. The cabin area itself is well set up. The driving position gives plenty of visibility outside and lots of room. The heads-up display provides clear information including your current speed and the speed limit for the road, and also helpful tips on economical driving and when to lift off the accelerator. The 6-speed gearbox mated to the petrol engine produces a quiet ride with enough power for everyday driving. Some people might find that the lane keep assist this vehicle has is slightly intrusive, but this can be turned off if needed. The dials and the steering wheel setup allow lots of clear information and everything is easy to hand. Overall, the driving experience in the Kuga is very good.